Never judge a book by its cover. Written by that Welsh developer and the Red Engine, and narrated by Christopher Birtwistle. Bertie the Bus had worked on the island of Sodor for many years. Ever since his infamous race with Thomas, he had had a firm friendship with the Blue Tank Engine and many of the other steam engines on Sodor. His main bus route mainly covered Thomas's branch line, although he occasionally took passengers to other parts of the island, like Edward's branch line or the Skarloey Railway. He was a friendly bus, but could easily get the wrong impression about someone. One day, Bertie stopped at Crosby to let off some passengers. He was in a good mood as usual. However, that changed when he saw two box-shaped engines arrive in the yard. Bertie had heard from the other engines that these things were called diesels, and needless to say, he hadn't heard good things about them at all. The two diesels' names were Harry and Bert. They both worked up at the dreaded aluminium works up on the branch line at Peel Godred. It wasn't uncommon for them to be referred to as the Grim Messengers of Doom, which was a badge they wore with honour. "Oi, looky here, Bert," sniffed Harry. "There's a small red bus." "I have a name, you know," butt in Bertie. "Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Red Bus. What's your name?" asked Bert, pretending to be curious. "It's—" "Oh wait, never mind. Don't care," interrupted the diesel, and they both started laughing at him rudely. Bertie's face went as bright red as his paintwork. "How dare you? Don't you have any respect?" "Ah, what's a small bus like you going to do? Whine about it to your manager?" scoffed Harry. "There's two of us and only one of you. You'd best stay out of our way if you know what's good for you." And the two diesels oiled off, leaving a very cross Bertie indeed. "Well, I say, if that's what these diesels are really like, then those big engines weren't exaggerating at all." "Come on, old boy," said his driver, interrupting Bertie's thoughts. "We best get a move on." And Bertie snorted off. Every diesel Bertie passed by, he would honk rudely at him. This would make the diesels confused, but Bertie didn't care. After all, he thought all diesels were the same. As he passed the Skarloey Railway, he noticed there was a number of potholes in the road. As he slowed down, he saw a little orange diesel pull up next to him with a maintenance train. "Hello there, little bus," he honked kindly. "Who might you?" "Oh, spare me, diesel," Bertie honked rudely. The diesel was most surprised and said no more as Bertie drove off. The next day, Bertie had to drive past the same stretch of line. "If I speed up, I won't have to see that diesel," he thought to himself. So he did speed up, but that proved to be a rather stupid mistake. Bertie had forgotten about the potholes in the road, and as he sped through the busy lane, there came a loud bang as Bertie suddenly slowed down. "What happened?" he asked, confused. "You burst your tyres thanks to these potholes," replied the driver. Oh dear, I've been so silly indeed," lamented the bus. "How will I get these passengers to their destination now?" Just then, the little diesel that Bertie had met yesterday pulled up. "Oh my, are you alright?" he asked. "I think so, but now my passengers are going to be late." The little diesel had a little think, and then he said, "I can find some coaches and take them up to Crovan's Gate. There another engine can take them from the big railway." "Oh, that would be a big help," smiled Bertie. "Thank you so much, and sorry for the way I treated you yesterday. Perhaps not all diesels are bad." "Oh, that's quite all right," replied the little diesel kindly. "I completely understand. My name's Rusty, by the way." "Nice to meet you, Rusty. I'm Bertie." Now Bertie and Rusty are good friends. They would honk their horns to each other whenever they would cross paths and would talk for hours on end in the evenings. Bertie now knows that not all diesels are bad, and you should never judge a book by its cover.